Let's see. I'm live. Can you see me, everybody? What is good? Yes, not to start the stream off on a light note, but yes, Total Biscuit did pass away. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I mean, it happened so fast, man. It was funny. I was just walking into the gym and I saw like a message pop up on my phone from Facebook and someone said to me, "Hey, Rich, Total Biscuit or John Bain passed away." And you always got to be careful. I mean, it didn't seem like a troll message on my Facebook, but you never know. And then I looked it up and like, yeah, Kotaku had an article on it. I'm like, oh man. I mean, he just made the announcement that things were going really south for him. What, like a beginning of May? What's up, Connor? Yeah, he did. They didn't think he was going to live. What, they gave him like 6 months or something like that when the cancer came back. It still is sad though because I mean, after he got over colon cancer, which that's something that at his age is just like supposed to not be a thing. Thank you, Matthew East. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was sad, man. Like I said, I just heard about it a few hours ago, and he thought he beat it. He thought he beat the colon cancer, but unfortunately, it metastasized in his liver and his spine. So even though he got rid of it in his colon, he went to other places, unfortunately. And I'll keep it real with you. It's not that I was a diehard Total Biscuit fan. I would watch his videos on occasion, but, he wasn't a bad person. Yeah, I know he has a son and he has a wife. Thank you very much, Zach. I appreciate it. Yeah. That'll like start off on a light note, but on a go to something a little more lighthearted. I tried on. Oh shit! I just dropped my Switch. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Like, seriously? Hold on. Slipped out of my goddamn hand while I went to go pick it up. It only fell like a foot off the ground and it didn't fall far. It's fine. I think anyway. Well, wait. Moment of truth. Let's power the Switch on. That's awesome, Psy Infinite. Felt like a foot. It's not. It's all right. And I have a screen protector on the front, glass one. Yeah, want to show you. Let's see. Did I blow it up? Probably not. Let's see. Nah, it's fine. Let's see. I missed a couple. Yeah, Jack Service. I wasn't a huge fan of his. It's not like I was a faithful viewer of his channel. Anyway, my Switch is working, and I've been playing Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon, and it's pretty friggin' awesome. You lost 70 pounds in 3 months? How'd you lose 70 pounds in 3 months? My God. Sure, you could tell me how. Nah, it felt like a foot, man. It's alright. It's fine. Did I do any scratches to it? That always drives me crazy. Like, imperfections in electronic products drive me insane. Nah, there's not even a scratch on this thing, man. Thank God for GameStop replacement warranties, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's good. I'm coming to think that all the switches, and again, this thing just fell lightly a foot. I'm coming to think that even this one looks like it has a teeny tiny little curve to it. Oh well. That fall couldn't have done that. I'm starting to think they just... I got a kickstand from Nyko. It's actually a hard metal kickstand that keeps falling off. It works, well, did work pretty good. Maybe I ended up busting the kickstand on this thing. Nah, I probably just didn't put it in right, let's say. Yeah, now it's in tight. Yep, there we go. But that's a metal Nyko kickstand. And it's much nicer than the kickstand that comes with it. Yeah, I wrote rest in peace Total Biscuit to him on his on my YouTube like social media feed or whatever they call it, announcement feed. There are some people writing nasty shit. I don't understand how, even if you disagreed with the guy or you didn't like some of his viewpoints, you know, or you didn't like, you know, how he would go after people on Twitter, which I've done too. Like, how could you... The man passed away and suffered slowly and painfully battling cancer. Like, how could you be so heartless? Like, there's some really, really sick sociopathic people out there, man. But anyway... Alright, now that my Switch has zero damage to it, thankfully. Again, it only fell like a foot. I've been playing Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon, and it's amazing. You know what's funny, though, is that, I have to respectfully disagree with, like, RGT85 and stuff. There's a lot of people saying that, oh, Castlevania, it isn't meant to come into 3D. I don't agree with that. I think Castlevania could do real well in 3D. I just think it hasn't been done right. In my opinion, I'm doing good opposing Reflection. I think it can. I just think that, like I always say, and I'm not going to go into the whole thing again, I think that Konami had the right idea with Castlevania 64. It wasn't executed right. But yeah, this is a great homage to Castlevania 3, and was done really well. Hopefully I won't drop my Switch again so I could actually finish it. I have the replacement warranty in this thing. Oh, that pisses me off that I dropped it. What a spastic epic fail. But you know what's funny? This is my replacement Switch, and this one's curved a little bit too. I'm not going to bring it back again. And again, the drop couldn't have done that. It just... I think that's a manufacturing thing, guys. I think they come... Yeah, it's definitely curved. Is what it is. I would have to say Nissan Skyline. See, yeah, I understand how very flawed Castlevania 64 was. Let me put this away now before I knock it off my table. I'll put it on my bed, actually. Anyway. Yeah, don't try to, because once you notice it, it won't. You'll never not notice it. Yes, I did hear about Total Biscuit. Yeah, I saw a lot of people, Aiden, saying that when it came to Mario Kart on the Wii, there was a lot of people that dealt with issues where people were modding and hacking and how freshly I'm very freshly showered. I had to, man. I was stinking from the gym, dude. Freshly showered, thick boy. Yeah, I have it on here. I have it on there. Oh, I can't believe I dropped my Switch. It pisses me off. Didn't drop it far, so I'll get over it. Yeah, mine's not really. And again, I haven't played it that much, so it couldn't have been heat. I mean, there were some. No, I don't consider it dangerous. Yes, I'll get Street Fighter Anniversary. No, I'm losing gains first. The Animancer. What's going on, my man? Starting off with a lot of cardio. I want to get my endurance up, and then I'm going to start lifting again, probably like in a couple weeks. Oh, I was smelling terrible, man. I was smelling real bad. He's dropped his Switch too. I mean, the other reason why I'm not losing any sleep, I mean, again, one, it dropped like at most a foot and a half. Secondly, I have the replacement warranty on it, which is meant for that. Hey, thank you, Zelda fan. Well, it's good to work on cardio first because then it builds up your endurance, and then you could actually do more with weights. I've been down this route before. I do know what I'm doing, partially. I did talk about Total Biscuit a little bit. No, I don't want to. I'm already a wide. Even when I was skinny, or not skinny, when I was like 190 pounds many moons ago. I was still a wide dude, so I rather like get cut instead of get big because then I would just be like a. Do you bathe in cucumber juice? Yeah, it's funny. I was actually gonna stream earlier, but I got home from the gym, showered, and I played a little bit of Bloodstain. I wish I had that problem, Mac Main. Jack Stavris, what's your thoughts on the YouTube sub box fiasco? Thank you for donating. I'm kind of, I think I'm gonna make a video on it tomorrow. I didn't jump on. I was gonna do it today, but I was kind of like, because everyone makes a mountain out of a molehill whenever YouTube does something. And they know the sky is falling and the world is, ever since I've been on YouTube, before I was even a partner, anytime YouTube changed anything or implemented anything, everyone would flip the fuck out. And 9 times out of 10, it would mean absolutely nothing. And nothing would really happen, and everyone would be fine, and everyone's YouTube channel would be fine. I mean, there's exceptions, like the apocalypse. What's up, internet junk? That I would consider the sky is falling when it comes to YouTube. But most of the time when YouTube makes changes, it's not as disastrous as many people think it would be. And so, who knows, man? I mean, logically, yes, I think it is ridiculous. I mean, here's the thing. Imagine going into, and yes, fat guy bringing up a food analogy, but it is a good analogy. Imagine going to a restaurant and you order a grilled chicken sandwich. And the guy's like, no, you know what? I'm not going to give you that. I'm going to give you, I think you're going to want this bacon cheeseburger instead. And you're like, no, I don't. My fat ass doesn't need a bacon cheeseburger. I just asked for a grilled chicken sandwich. He's like, no, that's not what you want. I think you want this bacon cheeseburger. And I also want to give you this bacon cheeseburger because the company who supplies the meat for us gave us a $150 payout to try to promote their product. And I'd be like, fuck you, I don't want your bacon cheeseburger. I'm walking out the door. That's basically what YouTube is doing to a degree. They're basically saying, I'm telling you what I think you want to watch, not what you actually want to watch. And they're not I know Instagram does it, Facebook does it, and I think maybe Twitter even does it. No, I'm at home. This is my bedroom. But you get what I'm saying? Whether it's a food analogy, it's still perfect analogy. Imagine going to, shopping for clothes, and you pick out a shirt. You go up to the register and they're like, no, you don't want that shirt. You want this shirt instead. You're like, no, I just picked out this fucking shirt. I want the shirt. It just makes no sense. But do I think it's like the end? Is it going to be the end of the world for YouTube? Probably not. Most times it's not. I mean, I've been lucky recently. For some reason, my sub growth has been, minus when I had the tornado, my sub growth dropped like a rock because I wasn't putting anything up. But it's starting to go back up again because I've been uploading the past few days. And my views have been really good per video recently too, especially like the past month. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll go down and you start getting like 10,000 views a video. I have it actually right here, that modded Xbox. Yeah, we made out fun. No one got hurt in the tornado. My family was perfectly fine. The house is, like I said, a tree rested on it, but not there was no damage to the house. My office had no damage to it. I don't get 10,000. I get way more than 10,000. I'm saying, who knows? Maybe this algorithm thing will affect me, and then I'll say the sky is falling. But I do not watch wrestling. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Wait, what? I missed that one. Tyler Barris is doing a 20-year bid? No. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Are you serious? No. I'm assuming you're trolling me. Oh shit, you're right. Oh, he ain't smiling now, huh? All right, so well, he's not charged. Let's see. Federal prosecutors have charged a California man accused in a deadly swatting incident in Wichita of making bomb threats in Washington, D.C. Oh, they're smart. They know if they go after him about that. Good. Fuck you. The indictment unsealed Thursday charges 25-year-old Tyler Barris with 2 counts of making hoax bomb threats. One alleged threat caused the evacuation of a high-profile Federal Communications Commission hearing, and another threat 8 days later targeted FBI headquarters. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Barris is currently jailed in Wichita, where he faces state and federal charges for his role in a swatting last year that led to a fatal shooting by a police officer. The federal indictment in Kansas charges Barris with multiple counts stemming from hoax calls that ultimately led to the death of 28-year-old Andrew Finch. The indictments in Washington happened days before Finch's death. On December 14, 2017, the FCC was holding a widely reported hearing that was on net neutrality. According to the government's evidence, Barris made threats by phone that were explosives in the building that were set to detonate. This fucking guy is a mess. The threats led to the FCC chairman halting the meeting, and the building was evacuated. Also, after work hours on December 22, 2017, Barris allegedly made similar threats by phone regarding explosives placed inside and outside of the J. Edgar Hoover building, the headquarters of the FBI. All for what? Law enforcement determined that each threat was a hoax. Each of the federal charges in the District of Columbia carry statutory maximums of 10 years in prison and potential fines. He is done. Good night. See you later. Rot in prison. Blazing Boot, thank you for donating. Rich, I'm about to move out of my parents' place in a week. Any tips? Yes, just like I said. Take it from a man who just dropped his Switch live on stream. Talk about a fail. Anything expensive that you own that is fragile, do not have movers move it. Do not have friends move it. You move it yourself in your own car. Because if you have anyone else move it, and if something happens to it, you're going to be shit out of luck. Anything like a laptop, computers, things like that, you move it. So, and then if you drop it, it's on you, not on anyone else. And that's about it, man. Try to get furniture and stuff like that, like off of like Facebook or Craigslist, and don't spend don't spend insane amounts of money on new shit. Especially, just make sure it's in good shape. Make sure there's no like bed bugs or anything on it, and you're good. Cynical Bastard, thank you for donating. Started watching when I was 15, now I'm 21. Thanks for the years of quality content. That is awesome. You watched me for 6 years. That's insane. You went from a kid to an adult watching my channel, and that I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck Tyler Barris, man. Fuck you, dude. Good. Now to all the other pieces of shit out there who think they're tough guys because they sit behind their computers in their pajamas, calling people and putting their lives in danger. He use him as an example. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Ocean View 56, thank you for donating. Can't wait for E3. Hope you stream the event, Rich. Yes, I will. That'll probably stream on my main channel. Jack Starvis, thank you. Stavris, thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much for donating, Ocean View. I'm turning you on, wagging that finger. I don't know. I don't know if you know who I was. Probably not. Or maybe. I don't know. I never had any correspondence with John Bain. Blazing Boot, have a good night. No, that won't affect my sub growth on my channel streaming E3. That's why I'll do it there. Yeah, I'm going to update my About page. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, he passed away, sadly. Burger King foot lettuce. Titus Jet, thank you for donating. No, I didn't know Devil May Cry 5 is coming. Yeah, it's sad with Total Biscuit, man. It kind of like came relatively out of nowhere, too. You know, that's the part that why do I have so many kids channels in my subs? I don't know. Oh, yes, I do know. When I had a manager for this channel, he had because you could have a manager for your channel, and that basically gives you full access to the channel. He had his kids use the iPad that he had my channel on, and I guess they sub to kids' channels. Yeah, it's crazy, man. What is it, Thursday? My character in Street Fighter always was Ryu. Even as a kid, it was always Ryu. And Akuma, because Akuma basically has the same moveset as Ryu does. What do you mean remove those subs? Dude, I don't care, man. You could look through my history. That I don't watch. It was funny because people were like sending me on Twitter, like, dude, why were you watching like Miranda Sings? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't watch Miranda Sings. And they're like, yeah, they showed me my history in my feed and stuff like that. Like, I guess Canada, you could say, is a different country. Been to Canada. I'm looking forward to Rage 2. It looks pretty good. Photoshop me with some abs. I like the co-op mode in Fortnite. Battle Royale, doesn't matter who makes it, I can give a crap about. Yes, I'm going to play Mario Tennis Aces. I'm going to try not to drop my Switch again so I can play it. No, New Mexico is, well, it's in the country of the United States. Yes, I'm very interested in Just Cause 4. No, I'm not going to celebrate 700,000 subscribers. You know, I feel like if you celebrate the smaller milestones like that, I feel like you're being kind of petty. I will celebrate 1,000,000 when or if I get to 1,000,000. What do you need an explanation on, Zatstar? Haven't I? Yeah, I know how that is, Queen Lucy. Life has been pretty good, man. Mr. Krabs, thank you for donating. Are you excited for the new Tenacious D movie? Actually, I didn't know it was coming out, but that would be pretty cool. Rich, Castlevania or Dante's Inferno, which is better? I'm guessing you mean the 3D Castlevanias. I would say the original Lords of Shadow is better. Lords of Shadow 2 is garbage. But the original Lords of Shadow 2 is a really damn good game. Well, they were hinting at the new Sony Interactive Entertainment head was hinting that they're looking into doing some kind of portable system again. Probably because they see the success of the Switch and they want to capitalize on it. You're going to see like a PS5 Switch. I haven't heard from Liana in like a month and a half. I don't know. Well, it's good to see my sub growth is fairly healthy again. But that's how YouTube works, man. Like some days you have some years you have great growth, and it's just how it goes. What's up, CP? My day's going okay. I don't know. Alpha Omega Sin, like he does live streams, I think, from time to time. Yeah, I talked about Total Biscuit earlier. Yeah, that would be cool, Jack Star of Stavris. A Soy Wars fan? Was that a typo, or did you mean that? Yes, I did hear that Total Biscuit passed away. No, I don't want any fake accounts growing my channel, man. I'd rather have real subs. Back and forth, thank you for donating. Do you think the sweet spot in fame, like music and art, during any amount of popularity is to bank on the fans and sell the brand name? Interesting question. I think whenever you achieve any sort of fame and you have success, is that you should always look to branch out to more. Like I'm still doing I'm still definitely going to do the Twitch thing. That's happening. Just, takes time to get big things like that going. Because one thing could implode. YouTube is constantly changing policies day in and day out. And I've come to realize that I can't have all I've diversified, like with my Patreon account and doing these live streams and things like that, but I want to get something completely away from YouTube, and that's why I want to bring stuff over to Twitch. But if I'm going to Twitch, I'm not just going to be doing this where I'm chatting with you guys. I want to have like a show, a live stream show with high production value and stuff like that. Jack, they did kind of have that. It didn't work out well. What they're doing now is they're putting a sponsor button even next to the subscribe button on YouTube, which is a cool idea. Did I miss someone? Brennan Doherty, thank you for donating too, and back and forth, thank you for donating. But yeah, like no matter what, whether it be music or YouTube or acting or whatever, always try to diversify, man, because they're very fickle fields and it could all implode in a second. So, Jeffrey Tucker, thank you for donating. Did you ever play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice? Yes, I did. I actually have it downloaded on this. No, I actually reformatted this laptop. I got to download it again. Did you ever play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice? If so, what do you think of it? If not, you think you'll play it? Yes, I did play it. I enjoy it. I want to one day beat it. But I do enjoy it, though. Feels very similar in some ways to God of War, the new God of War. But yes, Jeffrey, I do own that. Thank you very much. What's up, Newsy Bert? What did I miss from you, man? I have collabed with Monday Mac quite a few times in the past before. He's good peoples. No, they won't announce a new Xbox yet. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I usually don't get this many viewers on my second channel. Apple rejected the Steam Link app? Stop. I talked about Total Biscuit a few times here. Nah, it's okay, Newsy Bert. Yeah, that'll definitely happen. I haven't talked to Jay. I need to get in contact with Jay. No, I know who you are, Animancer. Yeah, I'm announcing the Discord early next week. By the way, I'm gonna announce that. I'm gonna announce my Instagram. I'm still pissed. In the back of my mind, I'm still pissed I dropped my Switch. I mean, I'm lucky I did nothing to it, but... Oh well. Again, I didn't even scratch the thing, so could be worse. Shit, yeah, they did. No, what happened with Alpha Omega Sin? Thank you, Robert. I do appreciate that. God, I have like three. I'm probably gonna wake up early and get to the office early, so because tomorrow's my anniversary. That's why I had to reschedule because I'm doing the patron only streams on Saturday and Sunday. Now the first stream is out of my control. There was a tornado in my hometown and I didn't have power. And there was a state emergency in my town, so that's why that got rescheduled. And then, like an idiot, I scheduled the second patron only live stream for Friday, and then I'm like, I look at the date again. I'm like, oh, that's my 4-year anniversary. Yeah, I need to reschedule that. So I'm going to make it up to the patrons. I'm going to do one on Saturday and Sunday. I think I'm going to stream Bloodstained Curse of the Moon too. Yeah, the Animancer and his team of guys did an amazing job on my Discord, and starting next week, I'm going to get more active with that. I mean, yeah, there actually is no Zelda. Thank you. That's actually a wet microfiber cloth. Cool. That's a good. I'll make sure I can keep them. Yeah, and like I said, it dropped like a max a foot and a half. Thank you, Matthew East, for posting that. So I'm not worried about it. And I'm double not worried about it because I have a replacement plan on it that protects against things like it dropping. So I'm not going to switch another switch out. I mean, there's no reason to. Nothing happened to it. Jackster, thank you very much, man, for donating. Yeah. The Game Bully is phenomenal, but Jackster, yeah, everyone was fine. Like I said, my family was perfectly okay in the tornado. My house is fine. My office is fine. There was no flooding or anything, no damage. It's good. I just played through it. No, not played through it, but I beat the first level. And that's kind of why I streamed a little bit later, to be honest with you. And it's good. It feels like Castlevania 3. You don't have a wrench next to your name. Unless that's you're doing reverse psychology. Yeah, they get it. The artisans did a really good job. Because here is the thing: you got to remember, man. I'm not hip with these kids as an old ass man. I'm like, everyone's like, make a server, make a Discord server. Okay, I made a Discord server, not knowing that there's like different departments you can, like different channels you can make in the server, all these different things, like different moderation tools, and I'm like, heads exploding, don't know what to do. And there was some people like, oh, this is a terrible Discord server, you're so lazy. And I'm like, I don't even know you could fucking do all this shit. Like, I had no idea. And then that huge shout out to the Drunken Peasants, man. They hooked me up with their moderator of their live streams and everything, and they helped out with the Discord. And he also helped with Discord. They hooked me up with him, and his team of guys came in and did an excellent job. They really did. Thank you, Animancer, for that, man, and everyone you worked with. Like I said before, not to bring up a depressing. I feel bad for Total Biscuit's wife and his kid. That is, I don't know how old his son was, but 30, especially dying from. I mean, initially he started there and that went away, but he from colon cancer or bowel cancer. That's like something you technically shouldn't even have to get checked for till you're 50. I mean, my dad went to get his first colonoscopy at 60. He went late, and thank God everything came back perfectly fine. But, it's just that so young and what a painful, long battle he had. Thank you very much, Animancer. You came through tenfold, dude. You really did. And I'm very excited to start next week to really promote that. I personally still have to learn Discord more, too. Yes, I'll definitely get the new Spyro. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to get Shadow, my God, Wolfenstein 2. I want to get Crash Bandicoot for the Switch. It's just crazy, man. You never know. Like, it's so funny. I graduated high school in 1999, and 3 people that I thought were on the top of the world last year from my graduating class passed away. One from a drug overdose. One fell down a flight of stairs, hit their head, and they ended up being brain dead. Absolutely awful. And one actually, I believe, did pass away from cancer. It's crazy, man. Life can be very grim. Very, very grim. Rex9, thank you for donating. Do you think historical games like Battlefield 5 should remain historical when it comes to the customization that is available? I mean, I think they do it more so for the setting. Um, and then they obviously they stretch the realism because it's still a game. So I think they could stretch it a little bit as long as it doesn't get ridiculous and they have like laser pistols in like a World War II setting. Then yeah, I think they could stretch it a little bit. So thank you, Murix, for donating. Yeah, one of the guys that passed away, he had two little boys too, and it was a drug overdose too. I think he kept it kind of like under wraps that he had a drug overdose. Yeah, man, I'm old. Can you, an intro guy, play strip poker? What do you think about the fall of the family in the U.S. Red 6 UA? I don't think it's fallen. I don't think it's fallen. I mean, I understand you may have a different political or more conservative viewpoint, but I don't think it's fallen. Yeah, he did tell someone. Everyone screen caps that and brings it up about Total Biscuit, man. Look, who in this room, and I'm not getting angry, but I'm just saying this as, and I'm not even saying who, and I am saying this rhetorically. Who in this room hasn't said something before out of anger and like a knee jerk response, hasn't said something that they regret? I don't think anybody could say they haven't. You know, and so many people are like, oh, see, you deserve this because you said that. It's like, no one deserves to die a slow, painful, agonizing way like that, man. No one does. You know, everyone's so quick to jump on a soapbox on the internet and forget their flaws, but they want to ignore their own flaws but call out people for their mistakes. It's very, human nature is very strange sometimes. Buttery smooth, 13 frames per second. That name is amazing. I don't know. I have no interest in the games. I forgot the developer behind. I can't think of them right now. I just lost interest in their games. Jar, whites will be the minority in U.S. in 2043. Thoughts? There's a time that's going to come that everyone, like, all the races are just going to combine, and everyone's going to have ancestry from everyone. So who cares? It doesn't matter what race you are, man. You're human. You know what I mean? Exactly. We're all a bunch of messed up, hairy, hairless apes. It doesn't matter what your ancestry is. What processor does the new Razer Blade have in it? Hopefully the 8750. I have some mixed thoughts on this processor though, man, because I was debating. I am enjoying this computer. I can edit 4K like a beast on it. Actually, you know what's weird today? I'm only using around 25% of my CPU. But oh, stop that phrase. The soy boy. I hate that. I hate cock. I hate soy boy. All of them. Because people on my main channel really didn't like the streams. And they pretty much do the same performance here as they did on there, so. I have a ton of stuff on thank you, mods, for coming through and getting rid of the nonsense in the comment section right there. Yes, I could see your comment, Cypress. I think we all can see that there is going to be a Nintendo 64 Classic coming. What do I think about Bill Cosby? Well, now that he was indicted on it, it's amazing what money and power could let you get away with, man. RetroTube. I would probably say upgrade to the 2200G. It's not that you'll see like a mind-numbing improvement in performance, but at least you'll have the newer motherboard, so you could upgrade to a more powerful Ryzen processor down the line. And you'll have DDR4 RAM. You'll be more future-proof, and you can just pop in a new processor if you want to. Ah, that's the 8750H. That's what I have in this rig here. I don't think VR is dead. I think VR, the market is kind of... can't think of the right word right now. The hype made it swell, and now it's kind of correcting itself. There you go, correcting itself. You know, and I think there'll always be a place for VR, but it isn't going to take over the games industry by storm like everyone was predicting back in like 2014, 2015. Thank you, Klaus. But yeah, the 8750H, I've been doing a lot of 4K video editing on it. It's a nice chip, man. But kind of wish, I know that Asus made a laptop that actually had a desktop Ryzen 7 1700 in there, 8-core 16-thread chip, and that kind of wish I got that instead. But one thing I like about this is that you get a lot of power with this Aero 15 that I have, and it's like barely a little bit thicker than a tablet. What's up, Tucker? What's up, Sean Regan? Thank you for donating. Sup, Rich? Been watching you since I was 11. I'm 19 now. Wait a second, dude. So you've been watching me since 2010. That's insane. First video I remember watching was your women on the telephone video. Holy shit, that was... Oh, no, you've been watching me even longer than 8 years, man. Because I made that video in 2009, I believe. Funny how time flies. Keep up the great content. Yeah, that was back in my days of not even putting footage of anything. I just put a still picture and talked. Thank you for Dota. You've been watching me for basically a decade, dude. That is nuts, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Sean. Alex the Man, were you ever worried? This is a good question. Were you ever worried employers would find you an RTU? No, not really, because one of my channel was super small, and and secondly, I really didn't post. Like now, if I actually want, like, even if like Review Tech USA like subsides and I move on, I better be in the entertainment industry, because I'm telling you right now, if I try to get a 9 to 5 with what's on my YouTube channel and all the nonsense about me on the internet, I wouldn't be able to get a job cleaning shitters. Like, I wouldn't be able to get a job doing anything, man. But back then, no, it didn't concern me. Yeah, why do women love staying on the damn phone? And that's such a dated video, because now, people don't even really, like, even when you meet, I mean, granted, I haven't been in the dating scene now for over 4 years, but even when you meet women, like before I was with my fiance, like, you just either you chatted via text or messenger or whatever, and you'd meet up and go on a date. Like, even no one talked on the phone, even like a few years after I made that video. What's going to be the new fad after Battle Royales? I don't know. I don't think Battle Royale is going to go away. Like, it's not going to implode and no one's going to play it. I just think it won't be like everyone's like ripping their face off to play it thing. It happened with COD. Everyone was like all about Call of Duty. Then everyone was all about, Minecraft, which still don't understand that. But yeah, I'm starting to wonder if that's maybe my audio is desyncing. See, that's interesting you say that, because now my processor, whenever it starts to hit 50% usage, I get desyncing. That's strange. Have a good night, Newsy Bird. I may have to start streaming from my desktop. Not going to E3, but I'm going to be talking all about it and have the show streamed on my main channel. No, I want to get... Everyone keeps talking... It doesn't seem like it'd be my kind of game. But then I watch gameplay of it. I'm like, oh, this game seems kind of like fun and relaxing. I may want to give it a shot. Well, now it's happening because I'm using 40% now. Exactly 44% of my processor. When it goes like above 30, it starts doing that, I'm noticing. Interesting. I love Planet Fitness, man. I wish I had one around me. I go to Gold's Gym. I would go to Planet Fitness again if there was one closer to me. There's one like 25 minutes away, but I need a gym close. Like the gym I go to now is like seconds away from my office. Literally, like I would say a minute from my office. I would love an F-Zero. I'm not like a die-hard F-Zero fan, but I do enjoy the series. Hey, Rich, or Matthew East, thank you for donating. Hey, Rich, as stream is over, can you check if Danny, and Matthew are hidden from chat on this channel? I guess so. I didn't hide them. I don't know why. I can pretty much assure you, Matthew, that they aren't. I never hid anyone on this channel. No, I have zero interest in Minecraft. Zero interest in Minecraft. But yeah, Matthew, thank you for donating, but I don't think... Yeah, this switch is bent too. Oh well. Ain't going back. Jake, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see for the next generation in gaming, because I don't know, even in 2 years, how much of a leap we'll see from, like, compared to the Xbox One X. That'll be like, oh my god, I just need to get this console. Like, I don't know. I want popcorn. Thoughts, Rich? Go make yourself some damn popcorn. Popcorn without butter on it's actually very healthy for you, too. Not healthy, but it doesn't really, make your ass get bigger. Yes, I think I'm going to play that for the patron-only live stream this weekend on Saturday. Alex the man, it's simple. Make videos that you're interested in, my brother. If you love what you're talking about, then the viewers will come. Maybe not overnight, but they will eventually come. Yemi Yoshimity, interesting. Why you should keep asking a girl out if she doesn't like you. You shouldn't. If she's not interested, especially nowadays, man, if a woman is not interested, walk away. Don't. The last thing you want in the #MeToo era is to, even if you think you're being clever and cute and harmless, if they ain't interested, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go scratch my ass in the corner. Don't. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And do not ever, even if they're interested in you, hit on a woman that you work with. I don't care if they're like, I will, walk into your house naked after work. Don't. Okay, Matthew East. I may not check right after the stream because I got to it's getting late, but I'll eventually I'll check like maybe tomorrow. Okay. Yemi, thank you for donating, but yes, be careful with how much you pursue, man. Yes, I heard that. Well, the thing is, I see a lot of because I know you could buy games from different regions on the Switch and play them. Um, I'm hearing that people are like from the states are playing it. Oh, it streams terrible. I'm like, but the servers are in Japan, and it's supposed to be a Japan only release. So you can't. It's not really fair to say, oh, it runs terrible here. Like, yeah, it runs terrible because you're streaming from fucking servers in Japan, and you're in the states. You're on the other side of the world. Um, Jack Stavris, man, that guy's asking me dating advice. Uh, Thank you for donating, though. What's some advice you give to someone who's inexperienced with dating? I'm gonna make my Discord fun. Not, I don't know if I call it fun now. Um, just be yourself, man. Just talk. Don't go for the worst thing you could do. And if you don't believe me, go ask a dude with washboard abs and perfect pecs. And be like, oh, what is this fat ass tone? Go ask any guy. They'll tell you the same thing. Talk to a woman how you would talk to like your friend. Remember, don't keep the dick jokes and stuff out of it. Don't be like a pervert. But don't. The worst thing, and even ask women. Go up to a gorgeous woman and ask her this, and she'll back me up on it. The last thing you want to do as soon as you meet a woman is go and like compliment them. Be like, oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, you look this. They don't want to hear that shit instantly because it's showing you that you're like all you're worried about is having a boner. Talk to them like a human being. They love that, and then go from there. That's the best thing you could do. If you don't believe my fat ass, go ask a woman. So there you go, Jack Stavris. Thank you for donating. The English Gent, thank you for donating. Hey, Rich, been following your channel for over a decade now because I started when I was still in college. Jesus. So probably 08, 09. Yeah. Well, wait. If it was 08, you may even follow me on my old little channel, RLM Audio. Keep up the great work, bud. By the way, what do you think about the Battlefield 5? I don't even know Battlefield 5 controversy. I don't even know what's going on with that. I still have not had time to watch the stream, to be honest with you. Or the announcement, or where the hell it is. That's crazy, man. You've been watching me for about a decade, too. That is nuts, dude. Thank you so much, the English Channel. I have to catch up on. And the thing is, I can't even catch up tomorrow because it's my anniversary tomorrow, and I already have. Usually, I haven't been doing the 3-story thing, and it's actually been beneficial. But tomorrow, I think I may make an exception and at least record. I have a story recorded today that if I have the energy after the stream, I may edit. What did I do it on today? About them selling a Switch without a dock in Japan. But I have like 3 big stories that I want to talk about tomorrow. And then maybe if I have time, I'll get. But I don't think I will. It's the problem with being an adult, man. when you're an adult, all of your time is accounted for. You broke with your girlfriend because of her feelings for me, huh? Dude, I was just playing Doom on the Switch a couple days ago. It's still pretty good. Oh, why is there controversy with that? There was no female soldiers in World War II, was there? We are getting married sometime next year. No, women are not only after money. Some women are. 99.9% of the time, you could tell when a woman's a gold digger instantly. I got to look it up. Then maybe next week I'll do it. It ain't gonna happen this weekend though. This weekend I got a lot of. I got other stuff going on weekend days. I got the patron only live stream Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow's my anniversary. Monday we're going to a friend's house for Memorial Day barbecue. So yeah, I talked about Total Biscuit. Prove that I showered? Here. I don't smell like a horse's asshole. And I did before. And if you ever been in Manhattan when they have the horse carriages, you know what a horse's asshole smells like. So if you're wondering how I know that, that's how you know. No, I haven't played the Mega Man 2 collection. I like Mega Man, but I'm not that huge into it. I'm going to be doing Streamlabs in the whole nine, man. I'm probably going to even have like a contest to try to get like subscription growth on Twitch when everything's ready to go. You know, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff with that. I'm going to probably have the Streamlabs here too. Because I know that's another revenue stream that I should have here. Jar, is it normal to be straight but think poon smells gross? No, it is perfectly normal. I'm sure I've been to Rockland County a few times, quite a few times. I can't think of the specifics, but yeah, it's not that far from me. Yes, the whole thing that some women just smell like agua, they have no odor whatsoever. That is a lie. That is a lie. I don't care how perfect a woman's hygiene is. She goes to the gym, she does yoga, it's a hot day. Poon can still smell funky, man. That is facts. Any man that says, "Oh, my fiance, she just smells like flowers and perfume down there," get out of here. Lies. Alex, man, what happens with that? Depends on what she was eating before, man. No, I haven't been to Ocean City, man. What are my opinions on Black Ops 4 mode on Battle Royale mode on Black Ops 4? I could give a fuck about it. Yeah, Tyler Barris was the one who sent in that bomb threat, and now it's so funny, man. He got access to his Twitter for a little bit by like breaking into one of the kiosks and signing into his Twitter on a kiosk in prison. He was acting like such a badass, and it's so funny. You look at these pictures of him now, he looks like he's about to fucking cry. Aw. Rot in prison, boy. Rot. No, I don't see a lot of movies. I don't have time, man. I don't have time. Next ASMR video, maybe never. I've been all over New Jersey. I don't know. I would love for them to port Dying Light over to the Switch, though. I'm pretty sure it would be possible with some tweaks. I talked about that before, oddly, Art. I don't want to say the sky is falling because every time YouTube does a change, like I said before, everyone freaks out and loses their mind. Yeah, it's the worst thing ever. YouTube's dead. Rest in peace, YouTube. And then like there's virtually no effect on their channel, and then like everyone forgets about it. Who knows? Or it could be a very detrimental thing. I know personally, the past month I've had great sub growth and I've had great views. So, you know, I mean, I always get those comments though that oh my your videos don't show up on my feed. Yes, and I was just playing. I just beat the first level right before I started streaming. Fluffy, thank you for donating. It's great. It's a really good game. I'm tempted to pick up Hyrule Warriors Remastered, but I don't know if I'll actually play it, so I don't know if I want to spend the money. I don't know where. A friend of mine hired someone. I paid them through PayPal to do my artwork. Dying Light 2, I'm going to say like 2019, maybe. Maybe. What mod is being toxic? No, there is zero chance of that, Jack. I have no interest in seeing the new Star Wars, to be honest with you. To be quite honest, I am not super excited for that. See, now my CPU usage went down. Do you guys, am I back in sync again? Denny's is where we used to go to after we went out drinking in college. I don't know who Jordan Peterson is. Does new Star Wars have bad reviews? It's just, you know what it is, man? I just don't know how things are going to go down because I know that Disney bought the Star Wars IP and they're going to Call of Duty the Star Wars. They're going to make a new fucking Star Wars every year. They're going to make side stories and main stories, and it's just like, you don't need a fucking Star Wars every year, man. Not need a Star Wars every year. Yeah, that's a good question. And they're not moderators because it says I could add them as moderators. That's where, yeah, right, man. That storm was crazy, dude. Yeah, George Lucas regretted it. What is he, a billionaire though? But because I mean, I understand he loves, but the prequels are pretty assy because of him too. But you know, now they're just gonna milk it to death. Yeah, that storm was insane, man. Yeah, that my whole road literally, especially making left out of my road, there was just trees down the entire road. Trees were ripped up power lines. There were trees hanging on the power lines. It literally looked like almost someone did it on purpose. Obviously, it was a tornado, but Gabe Newell's behind me. Well, the cleanup wasn't, like I said here, wasn't too bad, but the the town was messed up. Um, they got a lot of things back. They just fixed the cell tower by us today. He doesn't drink anymore. He's been sober for about 5 months. I don't know, Yankee. It'd be interesting to see if it reaches 100 million units. It might. Probably will. I have no interest in Detroit Become Human. Those like story driven, like just straight up story games. I don't think any company is too big to fail. Wow, yeah, I did the dating horror stories in 2012. There's a pretty good chance it's going to end with the 2DS XL. I mean, just the fact in Japan they're selling a Switch bundle without the dock is indicative of that. No, it's funny, man. Intro guy, he had his hair until it was crazy, man. A full ass head of hair until his 30s. And all of a sudden, it's like he turned like 32, and it was like it was just gone. He had a full ass head of hair, and then it was just gone. Oh, Sinnoh. See, that's interesting. The Sinnoh trainer says, "Thank you for donating, by the way. Just watched new Star Wars today. It might be the best of Disney movies, honestly. It's the crazy one. I thought that would be bad was it's crazy. The one I thought would be bad was the good one. Just my opinion. That's how it goes, though. I just think it's just funny they're going to try to come out with a new Star Wars every single friggin' year. It's just unfucking necessary. Jack Stavros, thank you for donating. Hey, Rich, will you ever make more stories similar to the Stalker public bathrooms or dating ones? I have to make like the reason why I didn't make that a series is because I'm not just gonna pretend and make up stories. Those were real things that happened to me, you know. And if I can't, you know, compile together more accurate things that happened, then I'm not gonna make a video. I'm not gonna like make fake stories to make another video. I'm sure they would do well and get tons of views, but that's just kind of shady to do that. So, yes, I would love a Fear remaster for the Switch too. Yeah, the Switch bundle. That's what I talked about today in the video. I have the raw file in the car. I got to edit it together. I'll probably do it tomorrow in the morning. You know, it's like, oh, it's saving you money. Because they're saying, oh, in Japan, most people only have one TV in Japan. So like, oh, let's have a Switch bundle without the AC adapter. And, you know, and it'll be cheaper. And I'm like, but you need to you need to charge the fucking system and power it up. You need the adapter. I don't understand why Nintendo thinks it's a good idea. And then The Verge is funny. Like, oh, just use a generic USB adapter. I'm like, yeah, but you are a USB-C adapter. I'm like, yeah, because that works out really well. It's not like Switches have been bricked from people doing that by using third-party docks and third-party adapters. Oh, yes, that's happened. Brilliant suggestion, The Verge. What time is it? I know my wife probably wants me to get off of here. All right, so I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know that my wife wants to come downstairs and go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow with some videos. Don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Probably a slim chance on that, but thank you for everybody who came through. I appreciate you guys supporting the show. You were all awesome. I'm going to go get some sleep now. Have a good one.